Alright, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy TL Savage. We're here with another video for you. And today we got something a little quick to talk about. Something I'm a little excited about. Something that other people are not as excited about, which I'll talk about. But KamenRiderZeztz was revealed officially yesterday, actually. The people who had like Inside Ourselves was gonna be like revealed on the 7th. So I was expecting like, well, tonight / Monday morning. But no, they after Gab, they just said, yeah, we got you, here you go. So Zeztz was revealed, and it has a very mixed reaction from people. Talk about my reaction personally. I love the suit. The trailer actually got me excited. There's only one thing that I'm iffy on, and that is the potential use of AI in the background for the teaser. Some people noticed specifically a certain shot, and it's the shot where Zeztz is standing in front of the, was it like the temple? I believe it was a temple. And people pointing at that, plus some other shots, as like, oh, this is AI and whatnot. If it is AI, because I doubt Toei's ever going to reveal if it's AI or not. They're probably not going to, outwardly say it. But if it is AI, my hope is that it's just for the teaser. I know it's like, but it's still like bad for a teaser. Like, yes, of course. But if we got to deal with it, I'd rather it just be for the teaser and the actual show do its own thing than use it in the show, right? But other than that, that's the only thing that I really have a problem with. And that's just my quick thing on it. I'm liking what I see from Zeztz so far. Again, outside of that potential AI stuff. And I'm just excited to see his other forms, more about the belt. We actually do have, well, there's a link that the Bandai site for Rider Toys put out, but it's just a link to a page basically that tells you, hey, we're gonna give you more information on the 11th. So it's like, okay, but it does have a pretty cool image of the belt and the capsules. I might need the belt, but I'm not in a financial position to make that irresponsible financial decision. So, who knows, but we do know that the straps of the belt light up, which I want to see how that looks in action, because the promo pictures, of course, are going to make it look good, but I want to see how it looks in action before I make any sort of decisions on that. Also, I'm excited to see the rival rider. We don't know if his name is still Yez or not. We don't know. We know that his rider name, oh, spoilers, I'm gonna cut that off. But overall, I'm excited. But there's also, on top of that, there's also something saying about the global account, which actually put out a tweet talking about Zeztz, and they specifically put out the fact that Zeztz is going to be streaming in other countries. Specifically, let me find it. Here we go. Specifically, the USA, Canada, Hong Kong, South Korea, Thailand, Taiwan, Vietnam, and the MENA region. For those who know what the MENA region is, because I didn't know before this, it is the Middle East and North Africa region. So I'll put a picture of when the MENA region is up on screen, because I don't know exactly the countries that are involved in that. But yeah, it's going to be there. Of course, there is obviously the question of, what about European fans or South American fans? There's like a couple of different ones where it's like, what about those fans? So that sucks as well. I really do wish they would just, if they're gonna be like, yeah, we're going global with it, just go global with it. Like don't be like, oh yeah, we're gonna go global with it, but not fully global. We're gonna just be a little less global. I just feel like they should go fully global if they're gonna do that. Hopefully the alternative measures to watch this content still continue. The trailer itself was, like I said, was pretty cool. The potential AI stuff, but it was pretty cool. There was just a person talking English the entire trailer, which apparently is actually a voice actor for Zezz's bike, which we know his bike can transform into a robot. So I will say, I don't want the English to be something that's constant in the show, because ultimately I feel like it, like, yeah, okay, international appeal, I get it, but like, You know what I'm saying? I'd much rather just them just talk like how they regularly talk. So aka just talking Japanese. I'd rather just have that, because subs are not a problem. If Toei wants to do dubs, they can do dubs if they want. But ultimately, I'd much rather them just not. Like, if you want the bite to talk English here and there, okay, cool, but not like as a, as a constant thing. But yeah, that's kind of my overall thoughts on Zeztz on a personal level. But now let's get into the other side, right? The side that's not too excited. Obviously, you have people who are from Europe or South America who obviously are upset that Zeztz is not being streamed in their country, which makes sense. We have fans over there too. Why don't they get the same luxuries that we in the US do, right? Obviously, there's people who are upset about the AI stuff, which, in general, most people are about it. Like I said, hopefully it's just for the teaser. They don't actually pull that into the show itself. And then there are people who aren't too sold on the suit itself, which that's also fine, right? Zeztz is different from other riders with these overall like fabric used for the suit, which actually does look similar to 01 and Goju's suits, but still the suit is different, the belt is different. To me, Zeztz still looks like a KamenRider. It's just that the belt, like really just the belt that really sticks out to me as being different, and even then I still, but maybe that's also because his name is that, so I'm kind of looking for stuff to relate. But to me, he still kind of looks like KamenRider, but I do understand he looks super different, and some people just aren't going to be too fond of that, because it's like, KamenRider has its own visual identity and just straight up its own identity in general, and people don't want to lose that, which is a nice segue into another reason people are a little iffy on it, because people are a little iffy as to how much of a Western influence is going to be had on Zeztz, right? Like, how much with this whole international thing, well, quote unquote international thing going on, are they going to really lean into the Western influence? Now, I was talking to Leo over on Twitter, and I was saying it just kind of depends on what someone wants to do, because Ultraman, for example, it streams globally, but it's still Ultraman, right? Like, it hasn't really changed all that much thematically and identity wise, and I'm hoping that is the case for Zeztz. Right, yeah, it's streaming semi globally, but it's not, it's not, oh, now we got to change the entire identity to try to, really entertain the overseas fans, because the overseas fans are already entertained with what the Rider is. They just wish they had more like official ways to view it. So you don't have to change Rider identity wise in order to appeal to those people. But also you could argue that, well, what about new people? What about if new people view it for the first time and they're not really too hype with what Rider is currently? Well, I would just say that just comes down to personal preference, but I don't think Riders should change for those people. But yeah, that's basically the extent of what I've seen in regards to people being a little hesitant, that's not as excited for Zeztz. There is another thing, but it's still technically rumored, but also considering the fact that one of the producers, basically there was a thing coming out about, the people behind the scenes going to be involved, the producer, writer, and director. And one of the producers, because there's two, but one of the producers is right, that being, was it Yosuke Minato? Let me make sure I'm right on that. Hold on. Yeah, Yosuke Minato, who also produced Gotchard. So, that's right. So the director and writer, we're just waiting on that reveal, which probably happened when Zeztz has like its big cast reveal type thing, because that's usually what they do, right? They usually reveal like, oh, here's the producers, and then when you get the cast reveal and stuff, that's when you get the director and the writer and all that. So who's rumored to write it, that also has people a little iffy. I'm not gonna say who it is, just that has people a little concerned as well. So overall, man, Zeztz, I'm really excited for it. I really want to see what it has going for it. I think Gav has been a very good show, so hopefully Zeztz continues that momentum. If the person who's rumored to write it is writing it, I'm a little more nervous, not from a starting standpoint, but more from an ending standpoint, because this person tends to have really good and interesting beginnings, and once you get to that middle section, maybe it starts wavering a little, but maybe you can see the momentum, and then at the end, it's like, oh, okay, you messed up something. Hopefully, it's better, you know, than the last couple. That's just all I'm saying. But yeah, it's Zeztz is getting a lot of mixed receptions. Again, I'm excited, but not everybody is. Every writer kind of gets mixed receptions though, but I think I want to say this is the most mixed reception I've ever seen, like for an initial like reveal. But I'm not exactly perfectly sure, and maybe there was something in the past where people were like, oh, I'm not a big fan of this, and there was a little back and forth. But yeah, but we just got to see more. And, you know, as always, I'm just ready to see what the show brings, you know, with it. Now, that's more than anything. So yeah, that's it for me. If you like this video, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe for more. And I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.